What's up, y'all? Today I'm going to teach you how to do an underflip on your wakeboard at the cable park. The tricks that you're going to want to already know how to do before attempting the underflip are basically just a toe side, backside 180 and a switch Mexican back roll, or a switch toe back one and a regular Mexican back roll. All of these tricks will be extremely helpful depending on whether you want to try this trick switch first or regular first. I can do this trick in both directions, but I do prefer to do it switch, just because if you do a switch toe side backside 180, then you end up doing a regular Mexican back roll after, and I feel that I'm more comfortable doing a regular Mexican back roll than a switch one. It really is just personal preference, so it's up to you. The approach you're going to want to take for this trick would be to be just on the opposite side of the cable as the kicker you're approaching, and rolling onto a nice progressive medium edge in towards the kicker. Now that you're on that medium edge in towards the kicker, you're going to want to make sure you generate all of that momentum, and just before the kicker, you're going to want to really flatten off and sort of back off your edge, because if you do this, this will make the tension extremely light so that you can handle pass pretty early. Now that I've approached the kicker and backed off my edge to really make that tension a lot lighter, the rope really won't be very tight at all, so you can almost pull yourself forward early and set that handle into the other hand nice and early so that you're almost riding up the kicker wrapped. Now that the handle's been pulled in and set into your hand behind your back, you're going to be riding up the kicker wrapped up sort of like this. So you're going to want to be nice and low, and as you're approaching the top of the kicker, you're going to want to be gradually pushing towards the top of the kicker to make sure you get that straight up pop. As you're almost releasing from the top of the kicker, you're going to want to sort of start unwinding that toe side backside 180 while simultaneously almost throwing your head in a downward motion behind you to sort of initiate the flip. And once you have sort of almost halfway unraveled that toe back one, you can pretty much just sort of look under your armpit like you would on your standard Mexican back roll to really get that board to flip all the way over. Once you have made it to this point where you're looking under your armpit and you're flipping over like your normal Mexican back roll, once you're about halfway through the flip or 3/4 of the way through the flip, you'll be able to sort of spot your landing down below you, and you can just wait until impact, bend your knees on impact, and just ride away on your heels. One quick tip for you guys whenever you are first attempting this trick, and if you are struggling, you can almost sort of just try and pre-spin up the kicker on the toe side backside 180 part. You can almost pre-spin to 90 and then sort of scrape off of your toes into sort of that Mexican back roll motion, and once you've sort of figured this out, you can back off the pre-spin gradually until you're not pre-spinning anymore, and it'll be kind of perfect in the long run. I'm going to give you a quick summary of the entire trick. You're going to want to take an approach just on the opposite side of the cable as the kicker that you're approaching. Roll onto a nice progressive medium edge towards the kicker, and as you're approaching the kicker, you're going to want to have carried a lot of momentum, and just before the kicker, you're going to need to back off your edge to make the tension a lot lighter. Now that your tension is lighter, you can almost pull yourself forward and set that handle into your other hand behind your back nice and early, and you're going to be kind of riding up the kicker wrap the whole way. Be nice and squatted, and as you approach the top of the kicker, you're going to want to stand nice and tall to get that nice straight up pop. As you're releasing from the kicker, you're going to want to initiate that toe side backside 180 while almost simultaneously throwing your head down and behind you to really initiate that flipping motion And once you're about at the 90 point of the toe back one, you can start to look under your armpit to initiate the rest of that Mexican back roll motion. About 3/4 of the way through this Mexican back roll, you'll be able to spot your landing down below you, bend your knees on impact, and just ride away. That's how you do the underflip. If you guys like this video, make sure you give me a thumbs up, comment below on what kind of tricks you guys want to learn in the future and what kind of wakeboarding videos you guys want to see next. Remember, I'll be uploading a wakeboarding video every second day forever, so make sure you guys subscribe. I'll see y'all next time. Peace!